What's up, chumbags? It's your girl Alexa, and today I am joined with this bald man right here, Sri.
Me,
and we are, as you may have seen on our big channel, CHUMBAGH TV. If not, check out the link in the description below. But me and Sri recently...
Sri and I, actually.
All right. Well, we participated in a 1-week writing competition with Reedsy Prompts, not sponsored, but letting you know who it was with.
Yeah. If you want to sponsor us, I mean,
yeah, Reedsy, we're here.
Yeah.
I'll submit another one and you do a sponsorship. But
Yeah.
So we each created a story. We wrote them completely on our own. We know very little about it. Only what we discussed at the end of the previous video on CHUMBAGH TV is all we know about each other's stories. But we have a printed copy of my story right here, which was with the prompt of writing a text or online conversation where one of the people are not who they seem to be. And now I do have a challenge for you, which is, as we are writing, if you think you know who, or as we're reading, we've already written.
As I'm writing this story,
we've already written it. So,
in front of me,
yes, as we're reading through this story, if you think you figure out which of them are not who they seem to be and what they are, or who they are.
Okay, what they are.
Or who they are is the more proper word. Who is the more proper word? Don't use what to explain.
Now I know it's an AI.
This is how I throw them off. And so, but if you have a moment where you're like, it's this one, and you know, or if you just know which one is not who they seem to be,
okay,
I want you to call it out as we're going, like interrupt the story.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll interrupt the story.
And then I won't, confirm or deny, and then we'll just continue on. All right.
Sounds good to me.
So it starts off with me. So.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's a new chat to Nate the Great 143.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the title of this short story.
Yep.
Okay.
And so Kelly Licious 89 to Nate the Great.
Who's who, right?
So I'm Kelly Licious, 89. Yes. And Sri will be reading for.
I'm Nate the Great 143.
Yep. So we'll be reading for each other. So the first message is from Kelly Licious to Nate the Great on December 27th at 10:48 p.m. Hi, Nate. I know we don't know each other, but I really connected with your post quoting Shakespeare. The course of true love never did run smooth. What made you post it?
Nate the Great, December 29th, 8:28 a.m. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for your message. I just found the image of the whittling flower.
Okay, you have said 2 words wrong so far in your second sentence.
The font is too small.
You had me print it like this, so I just want to point that out.
Let me hold it like this.
Okay.
It'll be
so restart that whole bit.
Yeah, I will.
You said 2 wrong words in your second sentence.
I'm gonna hold it like this, and I'm gonna read like this. Okay. All right, Nate on December 29th, 8:28 a.m. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for your message. I first found the image of the wilting flower.
There we go.
It made me a bit sad when I saw it, so I started looking for quotes that match.
God, this is so middle school.
When I came across that Shakespeare quote, I just knew that was my post. So glad it connected with you as much as it did for me.
Kelly Licious 89, December 31st. Oh, no, sorry.
No, sorry, Alexa, please. Nate, December 31st, 11:15 p.m. Is there any reason that you think that post connected with you so deeply?
Mm-hmm. So Kelly Licious on January 7th at 9:53 p.m. a week later. Since you asked, and please tell me if I'm oversharing, but I have hit a bit of a rough patch in my marriage recently. I'm not quite sure what happened. I loved him for so many years, but now I just don't feel the same anymore. I'm so sorry. Or January 7th at 10:27 p.m. Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. Not sure why I said that. Didn't mean to send over negative vibes or anything. Thank you for your time. Please don't feel obligated to respond.
Nate the Great, January 13th, 8:36 a.m. I'm sorry to hear that, Kelly. I'm glad I'm glad my feed made you feel comfortable enough to reach out to me about this. I started this page as a way to vent my own feelings. I got married years ago, but my wife grew distant, and well, it's as if I don't even know her.
January 13th at 10:19 p.m. I get that. Wow, it feels like forever since I've been able to talk to someone who actually understands. Where's your wife now?
Nate on January 14th,
I'm tossing the pages.
6:43 p.m. Far away. Nate, January 14th, 6:55 p.m. Enough sad talk. Let's discuss something more fun. What are your favorite hobbies?
January 15th, 7:24 a.m. Wow, this feels like a tricky question, even though it probably shouldn't. Haha. I don't know the last time I actually took the time to actually do this. Apparently I need another editing pass. But I really love to draw.
Nate, January 15th, 1:26 p.m. Oh, yeah? I'd love to see one of your drawings sometime.
Kelly Licious, January 15th at 2:23 p.m. I'll have to draw something then. Any ideas?
Nate, January 15th, 4:47 p.m. How about a flower? Not wilting? Smiley face?
Winky face.
Oh, sorry, winky face.
Come on now. Important. Kelly Licious, January 16th at 7:51 p.m. Wow, this turned out pretty rough. Haha. You sure you want to see it?
Nate, January 16th, 8:49 p.m. Absolutely. I'm sure it's better than you're giving yourself credit for.
Kelly, January 16th at 11:56 p.m. Photo message. Kelly, January 17th at 7:19 a.m. I told you it was rough. ...
Nate, January 17th, 9:26 a.m. Not at all. That's really good. I wish I could draw like that. If you draw anything else, will you please send it to me?
Kelly, January 17th at 11:34 a.m. Sure, smiley face. Wow, I'm rude. I totally forgot to ask back. What's your favorite hobby?
Nate, January 18th, 10:49 a.m. I'm glad you forgot. Give me some time to think of a good answer. LOL. I would have to say reading is my favorite hobby, though I can't recall the last time I picked up a book and actually read.
Kelly, January 18th at 10:58 a.m. You made me draw, so now I challenge you to read. Check your house. I'm sure you have something lying around.
Nate, January 18th, 9:37 p.m. Okay, I had to look for a bit as I wanted to find something shorter to start with. I have a copy of The Wizard of Oz I've been wanting to read for years. It's in my hand right now, and I am on page 10.
Kelly, January 19th at 6:32 a.m. Applause emoji. I'm proud of you for reaching page 10.
Nate, January 19th, 7:49 a.m. Bowing gif. Thank you. I'll be accepting awards for this accomplishment.
Kelly, January 19th, 8:24 a.m. LMAO, you are too much. Happy Friday, by the way. Any plans for the weekend?
Nate, January 19th, 8:37 a.m. Not currently. I tend to spend my weekends just attempting to feel relaxed before returning to work the next week. Though now I have a good book to read. Hopefully that will help with the relaxing. I can't read.
Kelly, January 19th at 8:44 a.m. I'll have to set aside some time to draw this weekend. I need to try to get some awards myself.
Nate, January 22nd, 7:32 a.m. So, ... I finished the book.
Kelly, January 22nd at 9:24 a.m.
Whoa, tossing it aside.
Every time I have. Wow, all caps. In just one weekend, ? That's incredible! !
It's a short book. Nate, January 22nd, 9:29 a.m. It was fantastic. The book itself is really good, and sitting down and diving into the world of Oz was actually an incredible way to relax.
Actually a lot in this.
I'm definitely gonna have to do more to do that more. Did you end up drawing it all? Photo proof is required.
Kelly, January 22nd at 9:36 a.m.
Photo
message. You heard that right. 3 photo messages,
wow.
people.
She's been drawing.
Get ready for this.
These nudes? Sorry. That she's drawing the nudes.
Continue.
Nate, January 22nd, 9:41 a.m. Wow. A dog, a cat, and another flower. You really brought it this weekend. Please accept this reward. Emoji. Award. Medal emoji.
Kelly, January 22nd at 9:43 a.m.
Yep.
Thank you. Haha. It was really great to be able to just sit and draw. Helped clear my head a lot.
Nate, January 22nd, 9:44 a.m. Any exciting new ideas come to your freshly cleared head?
Kelly, January 22nd at 1:02 p.m. I don't think I've been happy for quite a long time. Longer than I'd like to admit. Sorry, ... I know we'd moved on to fun chatting.
Nate, January 22nd, 2:47 p.m. No need to say sorry. I get what you mean. Sometimes we just get used to our lives and where we are at and don't realize how unhappy we feel. Nate, January 22nd, 3:13 p.m. Honestly, talking with you and reading has been the happiest I've felt in a while.
Kelly, January 23rd at 7:14 a.m. I feel the same, though, and drawing for me. I feel like I could talk to you for hours. Okay, this might sound crazy, but do you live near Frederick, Maryland? I'd love to get a drink with you and actually talk in real life.
Whoa, Nate, January 23rd, 6:49 p.m. I actually, too, live near there, only about an hour away. Are you sure your husband would be all right with that?
Kelly, January 23rd at 8:06 p.m. I think I've made a decision on that, too. Don't worry about him.
She killed her husband. Holy shit, she killed her husband. Nate, to Kelly, January 24th, 9:49 a.m. Okay, if you're sure. I have a pretty busy week. Want to plan something for the Saturday?
Kelly, January 24th at 9:56 a.m. 6 p.m.?
Nate, January 24th, 10:51 a.m. Sounds great. Do you know where Tony's Pub is?
Kelly, January 24th at 11:08 a.m. I do, actually. I can't believe you picked that place. I haven't been there in years.
Nate, January 24th, 11:36 a.m.
Oh,
All right.
I realized I mess up.
This Saturday at 6 p.m. at Tony's Pub it is. See you there.
Kelly, January 24th at 12:27 p.m. Can't wait. What book are you thinking about reading next?
Oh, I lost my page.
Final page now. We have a second a character change here.
Oh, snap.
I will remain as Kelly.
Okay,
but
I'll be
Sri
Thomas.
is no longer Nate. He is now Thomas.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that twist.
Kelly's
as I dropped all my papers.
husband.
Okay.
So this is a text chain between Thomas and Kelly.
All right.
Kelly to Tom, January 26th at 2:42 p.m. Hi, Tom. I think we need to talk.
Tom, January 26th, 2:53 p.m. Hi, sweetie. Is everything okay?
Kelly to Tom, 3:33 p.m., January 26th. I don't think it's been okay for a while. Kelly, 5:35 p.m., January 26th. I'm at my sister's, ... I've looked into divorce lawyers.
Tom, January 26th, 5:42 p.m. Let's talk about this before we do anything drastic.
Kelly, January 26th at 6:16 p.m. I've put a lot of thought into this over the last few months. I think it would be the best for both of us.
Tom, January 26th, 8:48 p.m. Let's meet first. How about this Saturday at 6 p.m. at Tony's Pub?
Kelly, January 26th, 9:02 p.m. Did you log into my account?
Tom, January 26th, 9:12 p.m. No, I logged into mine. Nate the Great 143. Oh snap! That was a good one.
No, it's not. It's not good.
I think no, because I think the format's interesting, and there's definitely some. I saw the. I think there was the thing I fixed while I was reading it, and then I realized I think it might have been intentional, and the prior one.
Yeah, the first one was the incorrect one. It should have been Friday, not Saturday, because the dates are really intentional in this. Are one of the things.
Yeah,
I don't know if you were processing
this
that.
Is something that you go back because it felt intentional that if you include the
they're
dates,
pacing it starts very slow, like days between messages, and then whenever they really hit their stride, it's minutes between the messages.
I did notice that one
as well. And then
also,
if you read the date, so we know when Friday is, because of Happy Friday this weekend. He responds on Monday. I finished the book. You don't because of the date change.
Yeah.
And then the day of the week for the rest of it. And she's messaging him, texting Thursday. So it's supposed to be Friday is the day for it. So the first one I wrote Saturday. The other two I wrote Friday. I apparently forgot to fix the first one.
Yeah. But no, that was cool. I like the ending. I was expecting it to be that she had killed him or something
I heard
like
that. But then how
I was also trying to pick up on ideas of was there the AI,
it does really feel AI written. Halfway, and I was like, wow, we don't even need AI to write unconvincing dialogues. We got me right
Alexa,
here.
But no, I thought it was cool. Yeah, it was a cool. The twist actually worked, and I think honestly, the fact that it's such a short read, it makes it like you can kind of fly through it a little bit. And we took more time because we were
flubbing and all that.
Well, okay, I don't know
and
about
talking
that.
about stuff.
I didn't ever flub. But it was like, you know, we're reading the times and stuff. If you just kind of, we're saying it out loud and everything.
Yeah.
If you're just kind of going through and you're scanning the text and, you know, reading it that way, I think it'll be a lot more kind of organic to just go through.
My original ending, I wanted to let you know. So it was going to be, and you'll see why I changed it, was that Kelly Licious's last message to Nate the Great was, "I think I love you."
Oh.
And so it needs more time for them to reach that message making any sense.
Sure.
And so when she messages the husband, then at the end, the final line was going to be, "But you just fell back in love with me." That was my initial idea. Because then it's a little bit more vague too. You know, and I think that that's a better ending, but you need a lot more between Nate and Kelly,
I suppose,
to
but
reach
I think
that.
you know, I think, you know, interesting because I think you had mentioned before in the main episode that you might even like go back and kind of flesh this out, or you know,
We'll see.
what
I don't
happens.
know. It's
I think it'd be
cringy reading
interesting.
it.
I think it'd be interesting in terms of like, you know, like almost like doing a montage within a text chain. So you just skip, you know, because you can do like, oh, the months
That's what
have
I
passed,
thought
and
of
then
as
like they're you know, oh, hey, it was so nice seeing you again. I think there was an interesting way you could have developed that relationship, because I think
you need to figure out a formatting issue
of that line, because like this ending is also like you have a different impact. I think the impact of what you said works a lot better.
I agree.
Because here,
that's why it was my initial idea.
Because here, you know, he's kind of saying like, no, I logged into my own account, and then he says it.
So it's almost like he's like, playing her,
right? But I think
while
that,
the other one is a lot more romantic.
Yeah, and I think there's not just romantic. I think it gives more of like a character intent, you know, kind of behind it. But no, I said, yeah, this is a, you know, considering we, you know, you knocked this out in a week, it's good. And then,
all right,
you know, first of all, before we leave, I have
one question for you.
Sure,
but continue.
Sure.
You do yours first.
I'll do it at the end.
So I really quick just want to hear.
Okay.
No idea who wrote it. No idea how long it took them to write it. You're reading this online. You see a Reddit post. Rate it out of 10.
Oh, rate it? I don't really rate stuff.
I know, but you have to because I've asked you. All right, just say how good. Like, what would you think? Like, what would be your message to me about it afterwards if you were to read this and then tell me about it?
I would say that there's, I mean, as we just said, there's room for improvement, but I don't think it was like, oh, I'm upset I read it. Like, it's like, oh, that was interesting. I feel like my reaction is, I mean, what I just did live, which is, I think it's.
I want your honest one though.
No, I think it's a good start. Like it's an interesting start, and it's just like with more polish, I think it could be more of like it hits home kind of a little bit stronger. But I think without kind of taking out the weak, you know, timeline or anything like that, it's I think it reads well. And so I think, you know, before we end this video, I have to say, Alexa, you did the damn thing. We gotta give you a round of applause. I'm not gonna do it too loud.
Do an applause emoji.
Yeah, I'll do an applause emoji.
Here's my bowing gift.
Here's your medal emoji right here.
Emoji. Thank you.
Medal emoji right here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Put it.
Yeah, I can't edit. I can't. I'm
gonna edit this video. So thanks for adding all of that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And then a crown on my head. Yep.
Perfect.
There better be a crown right here, Alexa. When I watch the video, there better be a crown.
There'll be something.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, that has been my video. New chat to Nate the Great 143. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Be brutal. I don't think it's very good, so you will not offend me. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for having finished it. That was the main goal.
Yep.
And now I cannot wait to read your story from the published author, Sri Kandula. I'm about to read an exclusive first look at his newest short story, and I'm very excited about it. So let's go ahead and jump into the Valley of Dreams. If you want to check out Sri's full story, make sure to click the link in the description. And if you want to see our process of completing this challenge, also make sure to check out the main video over on Chumbag TV. All right. Now, as always, have a good night, right? Good morning, and a damn good time. Bye.